Yo, what's going on guys, it's Rest, and thank you for clicking on this video. Now in this video, I want to go over all the weapons that we're going to see in Wonderlands. As always with these videos, this is just information, speculation, and giving my general opinions on everything that we know so far. And if you guys would like to go read a lot of this information, you can go find it all on the Wonderlands website, or if you would like to watch this at your own pleasure, you can do that as well. But like I said, this video is going to be all about all of the weapons that are going to be in the game. Now I would go over all the manufacturers in this video as well, but I'm actually going to be saving that for the next video. So if you guys would like to learn all about the weapon types and just everything we know so far about weapons in general, this is the video for that. But if you guys would like to see all the manufacturers that are going to be in the game, that is going to be the next video. So if you guys do enjoy this, find it helpful, consider doing all the normal YouTube stuff. It really helps me out and our community grow by getting these videos out there for everyone to see. I truly appreciate it. All right, starting off right here, obviously we have guns. If we take a look at the first paragraph, it says danger lurks around every corner, so take heed, noble warrior, and arm thyself with a big old boomstick. Spellcasting and melee combat are all well and good, but when your back's against the wall, you can always count on guns. Shooting and looting are the essence of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, so it's crucial that you get to know the hot power weaponry you'll be working with. So obviously right there, that's pretty much just a general rundown of weapons in the game. Obviously, they do confirm that it's a looter shooter. We already know that. But again, it also does confirm the spellcast and melee combat are also in the game, which again, we already know. But next paragraph, there are millions of different guns to loot across the Wonderlands, as each one is randomly assembled from a huge assortment of parts and components with their own properties. But they all belong to one of 6 basic categories corresponding to the 6 types of ammo found across the environments. Here's what you'll see in your ever-growing arsenal. So again, just like all the other Borderlands games, all the parts are going to be randomly generated, and we're going to just have a millions of weapons like it says up here, and we have a bunch to hunt for. But obviously, starting off, our first weapon class is pistols. If you got good aim and a steady hand, pistols can take you far. These trusty sidearms are great for practicing clutch headshots and picking off rank and file targets from close to mid range. So pistols has always been like one of everybody's favorites in any Borderlands game. Revolvers in Borderlands 1 were super fun. Just pistols in general in every Borderlands game has literally just always been the bread and butter for a lot of players. They're super duper fun. Everyone tries to make pistol builds, and they normally are really strong in other games as well. I do find it interesting that they are calling them rank and file targets, which is obviously what they are, but I've just never seen Borderlands refer to them as that, which is just funny. But yeah, pistols obviously are your close to mid range, really good weapons. Obviously, whatever manufacturer have, they're going to do certain things. Typically, Jacob's pistols are super duper fun, and I'm sure there are going to be a lot of great ones in this game. But moving on to the next weapon type, and that is SMGs. Pepper nearby attackers with a barrage of hot lead using SMGs, submachine guns if you're fancy, and their high rate of fire. Eliminated tough enemies will quickly chew through your ammo supplies to try to make every bullet count. SMGs are again another one of those just fan favorites. Alongside pistols, SMGs are always one of the most sought after weapons in pretty much every Borderlands game. Almost all the SMGs are really good too. They're really fun. You can make some really cool SMG builds. SMGs work really good, obviously, for like fast-paced combat. You have a ton of ammo, but you do shoot through it fast. Obviously, again, they're just the bread and butter. They're the staple. I would imagine there's probably going to be some really good SMGs in the game, and I can't wait to see what new legendaries we get for them. But then moving on to the next weapon type, we have assault rifles. Whittle the opposition down using the solid sustained damage of assault rifles. These versatile tools of destruction are effective at just about any range, provided you keep an eye on how many bullets are left in your magazine. Assault rifles, they're just really good all-around weapons. They're never like anything crazy in Borderlands. Obviously, there are some outliers that are really good. Something like the Becca in Borderlands 3 is insanely good. Obviously, that's an assault rifle. There are some really good assault rifles. It's just not like the go-to SMG pistols like what most people go for. But the good assault rifles are really good. But most of the other ones are just kind of okay. Like, you know, it's an assault rifle. It's doing its job, which is obviously really good for leveling up because, you know, they're just very solid choice for pretty much anything in the game. Now, getting on to the shotguns. If you like your fights up close and personal, shotguns are ideal for blasting nearby baddies. The wide bullet spread makes them less effective from a distance, but they pack one hell of a punch in close quarters. So obviously, again, this is a shotgun. Shotguns are usually my favorite playstyle. I love running and gunning, just one-shotting pretty much everything. If you get a build going for it, I cannot wait to mess around with shotgun builds with all the different classes. I'm not exactly sure what the best is going to be for that, but we'll have to wait and see. But shotgun's super fun. Think of something like the Hellwalker in Borderlands 3. It's just ridiculously fun. Just one-shot an enemy, just getting up close to them. Like I said, it's one of my favorite playstyles. I know a lot of you guys also prefer this playstyle as well. And I'm very excited to see what crazy shotgun legendaries we're going to have in Wonderlands. But now moving on to sniper rifles. Eliminate key targets before they even see you coming with sniper rifles. Every long-range hunter's weapons of choice. Granted, zoomed-in scope shots aren't ideal when a charging skeleton is swinging a sword right in front of your face. And obviously, that's a sniper rifle. It's just they aren't ideal if a charging skeleton's coming at you, but that's what they think. You know, if you're a member of FaZe or you just, you know, really good with your flicks, you're going to be able to hit that skeleton very, very easily. It doesn't really matter. But obviously, jokes aside, sniper rifles are really good at long range. They're going to be some crazy legendaries and Wonderlands. And also, if you are good with it, you can pretty much use them at any range. If you can just always land a crit, you know, they're always going to be really good for you. I know a lot of people who do like sniper builds in the Borderlands games. Obviously, Zero Flag people adore those characters because of sniper rifles. And I would imagine in this game, there are going to be some crazy things you can do with them too, with something like the Sabomancer. But now moving on to the last weapon type, heavy weapons. Make quick work of enemy hordes with powerful splash damage of heavy weapons. Just make sure you don't miss a few shots you get, because reloading is going to take a while. So heavy weapons, obviously just RPGs, stuff like that, grenade launchers, anything. They're just going to do a huge amount of splash damage. They take a long time to reload, and there are probably going to be some really, really good rocket launchers in here as well. Imagine casting a spell while shooting a rocket or something. That's going to be really cool. Heavy weapons are pretty simple, and you're probably going to be able to do some cool builds with this. Maybe like an infinite ammo build just to have rockets going everywhere. But now moving up to some interesting stuff, we go into the next paragraph. It says, as you grow stronger during your journey, you will unlock 3 additional weapon slots, turning your Fate Maker into a walking arsenal. Some guns will have added elemental damage types that will further enhance their effectiveness, or alternating fire modes that expand their capabilities. A gun's rarity is a good indicator of how far it will take you in a fight, with precious legendary guns having the best damage, stat buffs, and combat effects. So again, right here, legendary guns are pretty much always going to be the best. We know there are going to be different rarities and damage types, but this does confirm that as you grow stronger, so as you level up, you're actually going to unlock the 3 additional weapon slots. You're not just going to have everything unlocked when the game starts. I wouldn't imagine they were going to do that. I know some people were talking about maybe they should do that, but it says right here, obviously, you're going to unlock as you get stronger. As your Fate Maker gets stronger, you're going to have the 3 additional weapon slots. Now, in the next paragraph, it's generally a good idea to carry a variety of guns in order to balance your supplies of the 6 ammo types. Nothing worse is than hearing the click, click, click of an empty magazine during the heat of a battle, only to realize you're rolling with 4 SMGs and have exhausted all your ammo. So right here, again, it's pretty self-explanatory. You use different weapons. I know, honestly, some people still just run all 4 SMGs or whatever. You could get by with it, especially if there's some ammo regeneration stuff in the game. But then the final paragraph is talking about all the manufacturers, and like I said, that is going to be the next video. So if you guys would like to learn all about these, obviously a lot of them are familiar. They just play on the names that we already have. Some do look kind of new, so again, if you guys would like to see that, be sure to stick around. That is going to be the next video. So as around for this video, pretty much all of our weapon types that we've known to love are going to be back in the game. Pretty much all the weapon types of Borderlands 3 are going to be in this game, and they're still also going to be classified as heavy weapons, so they're not going to be separate rocket launchers or anything. Everything is going to fall into the heavy weapon category that is considered a heavy weapon. Then obviously you have sniper shotguns, assault rifles, SMGs, and pistols. I would imagine assault rifles is still going to be the lowest of what most people want to use, but pistols, SMGs are going to be really high. Shotguns, snipers, if you like that playstyle. And I'm just excited to see all the new legendary gear that we're going to get for these, all the interactions we're going to have with the characters, and all the different type of builds that are going to be available as well. But that's going to do all for me in this video. Let me know what your favorite weapon type is and what you're going to be using the most in the comments below. And again, be sure to stick around if you want to learn all about the weapon manufacturers, because that is going to be the next video. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.